What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground. We're going live on there. Of course, it's going to be on YouTube exclusively. And we're going to talk about how Luka Doncic just absolutely went nuclear and exploded all over the Dallas Mavericks defense. They had nothing that they can do to slow him down or stop him. And it was somewhat embarrassing, but this is the type of games that he can have. These are the type of possessions he can produce for you. And it's just fun to be able to see it and see him do it against a quality opponent. And LeBron didn't have the greatest game from the perimeter, but he still was able to get to the basket like he usually does and finish at a high level. And I just seen the Lakers have another good game under their belt that they needed to win. They have a chance to win 50 games. Why not go for it at this point? But the Lakers did win the season series 2-1. They don't play the Mavericks again unless the Mavericks win in the play-in tournament and get past the first round, I believe. But other than that, I don't really think that's likely. Most people don't think that's going to really happen, but you never know. It's still worth mentioning. 38 and 42 for the Mavericks on their record this year, 21 and 18 at home. The Lakers are 49 and 31, 19 and 21 on the road. Dallas ended up winning the first quarter 30-26. That was just a good confidence builder that we can compete with this team. We can hang with this team. We can possibly beat them. But then the Lakers came back with a 34-27 second quarter, feeling the same way, and they was able to build on that lead with the third quarter, which they won 23-19. And I think one thing I've seen from this game was that AD was really able to cut off a lot of angles and a lot of driving lanes, and that's what they see just based off his knowledge, his effort, and his high IQ when it comes to the game of basketball, especially in that fourth quarter. Like, man, Anthony Davis is one of the best interior defenders in the league. And the Lakers still scored 29 points, and they ended up only scoring 21. Obviously, they needed a guy like Kyrie to give them that extra boost offensively, and they don't have him for the rest of the season, which is unfortunate. But the Lakers, Rui Hachimura was really good in his role, just finding ways to get open and knocking down shots when he is. 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did only get 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. He finished with 1 turnover and 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 21 and plus minus. He ended up having 15. LeBron still shot over 50%, although his three-point shot wasn't going. He was 0 of 4 from there. He had some mid-ranges to go, and like I said, he mainly was getting to the basket. Finished 11 of 20 from the field and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Ended up having 7 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive with 3 assists, a steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 18 and plus minus. He had 27 points. Jackson Hayes only played 14 minutes, which is unfortunate, but he was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, 3 of them being offensive with 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a -9 and plus minus. He only had 3 points. And then Luka, like I said, he was one of the biggest, if not the main reason why they won this game. He was just flat out unguardable, inefficient at the same time. 16 to 28 from the field, 7 to 10 from three, 6 to 9 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 of them being offensive with 6 assists, 4 steals, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a plus 26 and plus minus. He ended up having a big 45 on the head of the Mavericks. And Austin Reeves, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 boards, 2 of them being offensive, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 19 and plus minus. He only had 11 points, wasn't really needed to do much tonight. Plus, he missed some easy shots too. But other than that, they didn't really need a huge performance for Austin Reeves because Luka did his magic. And he also did his Wonder Boy style and carried this team when they really didn't need it. But it was good to have him do it. And it was fun to watch too, as a person that's a fan of basketball and having great players have great games. Dorian Finney-Smith didn't start the night. He was 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from three. He did get 5 rebounds for him being offensive, 5 assists and a steal, plus 29 and plus minus with 5 points. Jender Vanderbilt, 1 of 4 from the field, did get 5 boards, 2 of them being offensive, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 personal foul, a -9 and plus minus with 2 points. Trey played 2 minutes, and he didn't do anything because of that. Really, he was a -1 and plus minus. Gabe Vincent 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line. He did get a rebound and a -16 and plus minus. He had 2 points. Jordan Goodwin 9 minutes, 0 of 1 from the field. It was a three that he took and missed. He did also get 2 boards, one of them being offensive, with 2 steals and a turnover and a personal foul and a -2 and plus minus. Bronny James did get some minutes. It was only 2. He was able to get an assist and a personal foul, and that was it for his day. And Dalton Connect also got 2 minutes. He was 1 of 1 from the field. He was a -1 and plus minus. He finished with 2 points also. And that was it. The bench didn't really do anything, and they didn't really play a crazy amount of minutes besides Vanderbilt and Dorian Finney. They played the most. You can include Gabe Benson in there, although, like I say, didn't shoot the ball that good tonight. Neither did Dorian, neither did Jaron Vanderbilt, but at least they was able to rebound and you play some defense that was needed when they was out there with the lineups that they played with. But the starters really did a great job tonight, and that's one of the biggest reasons, if not the biggest reason, they won. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 42 of 90, 46% from the field, 12 of 36, 33% from three, 16 of 21, 76% from the free throw line, 15 offensive, 39 total, 22 assists, 14 steals, 9 turnovers, 16 personal fouls. And then the Dallas Mavericks, they kept it close throughout the game. Then they just let it get away from them. Anthony Davis had a subpar game. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He did get a double-double, though. 13 points, 11 boards, 2 of his rebounds being offensive. He did have 6 assists in the block, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He was a -10 and a plus minus. He was just letting the perimeter players do most of the scoring and taking most of the shots. Even though he didn't take that many, he took enough shots to still be in the equation of having a lot for the team, but it still needed him to do more. Like, he did good defensively, I believe, but you can't have 13 points against a good team. It's just not gonna help your team win. And he never really stepped up. He never really elevated his play. He seemed like he was just shying away from the basketball. Even when they put it in his hands, he was looking more to be a deferrer instead of going aggressively and trying to take over the game and dominate the game, which was unfortunate because we thought that if Luka has a big game, Anthony Davis will want to match that and show that he was the guy that they needed. Well, it didn't happen offensively for the Mavericks in general, but Anthony Davis specifically. PJ Washington 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. He was 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Also, he did have 5 boards, one of them being offensive, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a -25 and plus minus. He had 14 points. And then Najee Marshall has been a great scorer for them, being able to hit those push shots, being able to hit threes, being able to get to the basket. He finished 9 of 14 from the field, took the most shots on the team tonight. He was 2 of 5 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 23 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, one of them being offensive with a steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a -9 and plus minus. Derek Lively, 3 of 3 from the field. He did have 1 steal, 1 turnover, and 3 personal fouls. He was a -17 and plus minus. He had 6 points. It's good that him and Anthony Davis are getting minutes together because they're going to be a good tandem defensively, and they have to have communication. They have to know how each of them going to help or defend in general, since they're going to be both near the paint. So it's good that he's back healthy. It's good that they get minutes. It's good that they're able to figure some things out because it's really going to help them in the future. Klay Thompson didn't do much either. He was 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from three. That gave him 6 points. He also had 2 rebounds and an assist, and he was a -19 and plus minus. Caleb Martin, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with 2 assists and a steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a +4 and plus minus. He ended up having 9 points, which was actually better than some of the things that the starters did. You can say the same thing about Daniel Gafford. He was 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive with 3 assists, 2 blocks, 3 personal foul, a +7 and plus minus. He ended up having 10 big points. Dwight Powell only played 2 minutes. He got a rebound, and that was it for his day outside of being a +1 and plus minus. Spencer Dinwiddie 1 of 1 from the field. It was a three that he made, but he also made 2 free throws. So that gave him 5 points on the night with 4 assists and 3 rebounds and 2 turnovers. And he did play 29 minutes, showing you that they needed a lot more offense from somebody. He wasn't able to give it to them tonight, even though he played a lot of minutes and had a lot of opportunities. He didn't really look to score the ball either. Max Christie was that guy. He was 1 of 4 from three. He would like to probably shoot it better. Can't blame him if he does. But he was 5 of 8 from the field and did a good job attacking the rim. He was 0 of 2 from the free throw line, did have 3 assists and 3 rebounds, one of them being offensive with a steal and 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, and he was a -7 and plus minus with 11 points. He seemed like he really wanted to have a big impact on his game just by the way he was pushing the ball, just by the way he was trying to just show what he can do, and just having that mindset made up that he wanted to go out there and have the best game that he can. He never got in his own way, which was good to see, but they needed more guys to have that same mentality if they wanted to beat a team like the Lakers tonight, which they ended up not doing. The other guys, Dante Exum and Jaden Hardy, didn't play coach's decision, although they was healthy. 36 of 72, 50% from the field, 9 of 26, 34% from three, 16 of 23, 69% from the free throw line, 38 rebounds, 30 assists, 6 steals, 6 blocks, 19 turnovers, 14 personal fouls. And they didn't even score 100 points today. They ended up getting beat 112-97. And that was a wrap for the Mavericks. This is the best they can do, and this is the best they're going to look. Oof, that play-in tournament might be tougher for the Mavericks than we think it is. Although you always got to have in the back of your mind that nobody can really stop or guard Anthony Davis, which is true still to this day. He has really been less aggressive than he needs to be. This is his team. This is his franchise. The only person that probably would have had a say so was Kyrie. He's not there. So they need you to be that guy that sets everything up, make sure everything goes the right way, and take over as much as you can to give this team the best chance of winning. He's a franchise player. He's the #1 pick. He's an NBA champion. He's a top 75 player. We need you to continue to play like that. It ain't like you're 40. It ain't like you're 38. You still in the prime of your career. You should have dominance on your mind each and every time you step on that basketball court, even if it's against a bad team. And that's what he was able to do throughout his career. We're seeing a little bit of a turn for him in Dallas so far, and we just got to see him figure it out. That's what great players do. I'm not saying that he ain't. I'm not saying that he won't. He just has to do that unless this trade just looks even worse and it makes him look worse because he was a part of it and they felt like he can do so many things just as good, if not better, than Luka Doncic. Luka showed why they would need him. Luka showed why the fans miss him. Anthony Davis may just scratch your head a little bit and say, well, if this is the guy we got, we ain't really doing nothing. We ain't really going nowhere. But it can be that way. I mean, when you make a trade, it's locked in, and you just got to live with that decision, good or bad. And the Kyrie injury did come out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting that. And it's unfortunate, but it is a part of the game and it's a part of the sport. It's the ugliness of it, but it's still the reality of how Earth is going to be and how it always been. You know, the ups and downs and the changes and the bad things that can happen to you, whether you're doing things right or not, is always going to be unknown or unpredictable. It just, you got to take it all in stride. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. If you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this and various different NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of NBA legends, current legends, and also future stars and rookies. And I also do mock drafts and draft coverage. So if you like that type of stuff, this is the channel for you. And I got over 3,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch and you can enjoy and possibly become a fan or a subscriber. It's up to you. I can't force you to do anything you don't want to. Other than that, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys stay blessed up during the week so far. I hope you guys are setting goals and continuing to try to reach them, to have something positive and some focus to be able to look at and do to stay in a good mindset and good life. Other than that, my social medias are on my channel. You're going to see some other things I like to do besides NBA only content. And you can also check out my email if you don't want to leave a comment or you don't want to do it on social media. My email is for that reason. It's on my channel also. Other than that, I'm going for now. Let's continue to try to make 2025 better than 2015. Obviously, that was one of my biggest years and really showed you the path and the blueprint to make this channel successful for years to come. And now I'm in the game for 10 plus years and still having the same amount of fun that I had when the channel started. And that's a good thing, and that's a beautiful thing. And y'all have appreciated the content for what it is. I thank y'all for that. And I'm enjoying making content each and every day. And I continue to come back just like y'all come back to watch it. And that's a 50-50 of why this channel is still around and still a beautiful thing to watch and be able to pay attention to, and just continue to look at this as a form of entertainment. Because if you love basketball and you love having conversations, this channel is perfect for you. And a breakdown just give y'all something else to see and watch that's different than just the conversation and the way I break it down without footage like an analyst is supposed to do. Constructive criticism is a fun thing to do, especially when people want to hear it. I like the influence I got on the game. I like what people feel about my opinion. And that's why I built this channel. And for me to be able to do it this long and have people still enjoy it and love it, that's the best feeling ever, especially when I make content that I don't know how people going to feel about it. And just to see how you guys still feel about it and see how big my fan base has been since 15 and the other years before that, it's just a beautiful thing to continue to see. And I just enjoy that entire ride like I've been doing, and it's been fun so far, and I want to continue it as much as I can. Other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later today, hopefully with more analysis. Peace out.